This is how I frame a cross stitch with a cheap dollar store frame. So I just ironed this piece that I finished, and I'm going to try and make it as even as I can on all sides. And then you kind of pop the back into the frame. And kind of wiggle it around if it's not exactly straight. Close enough. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all the excess amount. You only need about probably a 1/2 inch on each side to tape it down. Okay. Then I take my duct tape, and it's got to be the rubbery kind. The paper one doesn't stick that well. And I just measure it out to the length of it about. Kind of helps if you stick that up. Then I fold this down, put the tape here. And before I stick it to this part, I just try and get it to stick to the fabric the best it can. So I kind of squeeze it. And then I kind of pull it from the middle and put it down there. And then do that along the sides as well. I like it doing one end and then one end because then it pulls it more even. And if you have a frame that has like the holders on there, you can do the same thing. Most time there's enough room to get the tape in, but if there's not, you can lay the tape down and then cut around it. And I always leave the corners for last. I just find it easier to do that than try and get it all in one long line. Some people are nervous using tape because they think it's going to stain the fabric. I've never found this is the case. I've been doing it for, I think, over 5 years this way, and even the oldest ones I have are still fine. I've tried all sorts of tape. Clear tape works in a pinch, but it doesn't like to stay put. This is the only tape that I found that really stays where it's supposed to. Okay, and if there's room, you can put this thing back in. Sometimes there's not room. And it's all done. Hope it was helpful.